let's read a book. What to Do About Your Monsters by Jessica Wu. To our daughter and all the other kids who think parents make the best pillows. They do. Let's see. Monsters lived in Kinsey's room. I see a lot of monsters. And every night, right at bedtime, the monsters would appear. They'd drum on the walls of Kinsey's room, thumpa-dumpa on her bedpost. Their feet even went thuddy-thud across her floors. Kinsey could never sleep with all the racket. Her stuffed animals couldn't sleep either. The monsters would not stop playing. It was a monster of a problem, but Kinsey knew her parents would fix it for her. Every night she'd race off to her parents' room. Boing, bong, down the hall she would go. Her parents almost always let her sleep in their room. Sometimes they did not. Obviously, at that point, her parents would need to sleep in her room. No, 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 they would tell her. You need to learn to sleep in your own bed. But Kinsey wouldn't give up. When everything else failed, there was only one thing left to do. Kinsey never really wanted to resort to such desperate measures, but her parents left her no choice, and it almost always worked. Until one night, it did not. Kinsey's heart did a sad doo-wop, doo-wah. Who would help her? Then, Kinsey got an idea. She could do it. She could get rid of them herself. Kinsey stood over her monsters and put on her serious face. It's time for bed, she scolded. You need to sleep in your own room. Immediately, Kinsey was bathed in a salty shower of sadness. Ooh. A bedtime story should relax the monsters. Maybe a glass of warm milk, or a warm bath, or deep breathing. Or could she run them in circles? But the monsters would still not go to bed. The more she tried to relax them, the more wild they became. She couldn't do it. She needed her parents. She was mad. Kinsey stomped her feet and clanged her hands together over and over and over and over. Her clapping and stomping took on a rhythm. Thump-a-dump-a-thud, thud, slappity-slap. Thump-a-dump-a-thud, thud, slappity-slap. Suddenly, a monster started to tap his foot. And another monster joined in, and another. Tip-tap, tip-tap went their big green feet. All the monsters started to dance. To Kinsey's surprise, the boogeymen boogied around the room. They wiggled their hips, curled their lips, and twirled in dizzying circles. In an instant, everything became clear. Kinsey closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and changed the melody from an upbeat disco to a slow and graceful lullaby. Hum, 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 went Kinsey's monsters. It was music to her ears. Kinsey joined the snoring monsters and was able to fall fast asleep. The end. That was a good book.